Hello and welcome to Lorbek Luxury Cars. I'm Harry and I've got the great pleasure to present to you this, our MY 2013 Aston Martin DB9. The very last of series, but more specifically, the very last of the naturally aspirated Aston Martins. But this particular one, very specifically, is the very last of the naturally aspirated V12 Aston Martins. So let's remind ourselves of why we love the DB9 so much and why the DB9 is going to be a highly collectible and highly desirable exotic supercar. Introduced by David Brown, the owner of Aston Martin in the 1950s, the DB series of Aston Martin is the quintessential gentleman's racing car. A Grand Tourer, the original DB of the 1950s, saw a substantial amount of success on the track, but had the comfort and configuration which kept it true to its Grand Touring heritage. It is this philosophy of superb handling with the comfort of a big coupe that has made the Aston Martin DB series such an icon, not ignoring their incredible and timeless style. But is the DB9 still that? Is it a comfortable GT car as well as a track-ready racer? It's a style, the look, the noise, which undoubtedly gets you to buy the DB9 in the first place. But the problem is, once you make the plunge and you buy an exotic or supercar, you then realise they're not quite as much fun as you'd hoped. Hard suspension, poor air conditioning, a noisy, cramped cabin with no luxuries like Bluetooth, padding in the seats make the supercar dream all but a mirage. Exotic car ownership is all too often a disaster, like meeting a hero and realising your dream car actually wants to kill you. But the DB9 doesn't hate you. It's smooth, it's comfortable, it's quiet. The air conditioning actually works. I've got a radio which works. I've got a nice sound system. I've got sat-nav. I've got multi-adjustable lumbar support heated seats with memory. I've got Bluetooth. I can play music from my phone in the car. Now these all sound like things that really ought to be standard, but in the supercar world, these are little treasures. I might go as far to say that the DB9 is actually a relaxing car to drive. But perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself because that V12 song just encourages you to go that little bit harder every time, but you get what I'm saying. What Aston Martin seem to be able to do that no other car manufacturer can do is combine performance with sort of elegance. Yes, it's got the carbon ceramic brakes and the big DBS alloys, and the updated body kit means it's got a slightly more aggressive look to it. But it's not sort of try-hardish like a lot of other manufacturers are, let's not name names. It's got a purpose, a subtlety to it, which is something that I really like. So if you don't want turbocharging your life, just unrestrained V12 operant, simple, elegant and subtle styling, our last of series DB9 is not just a great everyday car, but something you can put away and drive only on the weekend. And with prices firming up on DB9s and the collector car world clamouring to get their hands on quality last of series examples like ours, at $189,990 this is actually a value proposition. So come down to Lorbek Luxury Cars and buy today. We'll see you next week.